Welcome once again to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. A big thank you for the support you always give this platform. The Constitution of the Republic of Kenya, the 2010 Constitution, guarantees each and every citizen, including the president and any other person who is a Kenyan citizen, it guarantees the freedom of expression under Article 33. This is a fundamental right that ensures each and every citizen has a right to seek, receive, or import information and ideas. Chanirudie. Article 33 of our 2010 Constitution guarantees each and every citizen, including the president. It ensures every person has a right to seek, receive, or import information and ideas. Can we look at what is protected? Every Kenyan has a right to the following. Number one, freedom of speech. The right to voice opinions and ideas, the way I'm doing here. Airing my opinion is not a crime. Speaking my mind the way I'm doing here is not a crime. It is a right given to us under the 2010 Constitution, that is Article 33. Number two, freedom of the press and other media. I am a journalist. I have the freedom. This includes the right to broadcast and publish without state interference. Academic freedom, the liberty to engage in scientific research and intellectual pursuit. Artistic creativity, the right to express oneself through art, music, and performance. Mumeona watu wakichora kichwa ya William Ruto kama cartoon. It's a right. Such young people were arrested, charged, and others were abducted. Others disappeared to death. They have never been found. It is a right. I can speak verbally, that is expressing myself verbally. I may, the people may. I may express myself verbally. I may express myself in writing. I may express myself through music. I may express myself through artistry, cartoons, and other images. I am protected. I am guaranteed of protection under 2010 Constitution. William Ruto goes to Tanzania. And when he goes to Tanzania, having known very well about the things I've told you, the kind of freedoms we have in this country, because he's the custodian of our constitution. So when Ruto goes to Tanzania, he's supposed to educate the dictators in Tanzania that back in Kenya, the 2010 Constitution gives the Gen Zs the freedom of expression and the kind of freedoms I have personally given here. Matiang'i, a presidential candidate under Jubilee, is speaking. And this time round he says, if he was Ruto at that time in Tanzania, he could have not given room for Samia Suluhu to publicly school him on how they should criminalize freedom of expression by the Gen Zs. Can we listen to what Fred Matiang'i said today?
The remarks by the Tanzanian president, first of all, if I was the Kenyan president in an audience like that, I would have taken advantage of that opportunity to defend the character of our country. Freedom is a way of life in Kenya. We have one of the most liberal constitutions on the continent. We are respected for that. Whether you're talking about freedom of expression, whether you're talking about media in Kenya, I mean, we have established ourselves and we hold respect around the world for who we are and how we engage with our young people. So if I was President Ruto, I would have used that particular opportunity to hoist up our credentials and educate the President of Tanzania on our attitude towards our young people. Because our young people are the mainstay of our country today and tomorrow, and always. So I can't sit in an audience where someone says that we punish our young people for expressing themselves. I mean, what's criminal about expressing yourself?
What is not protected in our constitution? Propaganda for war. That's number one. Encouraging or inciting armed conflict. Incitement to violence. Words or actions intended to cause physical harm or unrest. For example, if I say, wakale tutawakatakata, that is incitement. Nikisema, wajaluo tutawaua, that is incitement. Third one can never be protected in our constitution. Hate speech. Speech that attacks or insults based on race, gender, religion, ethnicity. Nyinyi wa Kristo tutawamaliza. Hate speech. Nyinyi wa Islam tutawahamisha kutoka hapa. Hate speech. That will no longer be protected. Advocacy of hatred. Anything that constitutes ethnic incitement, vilification of others, or incitement to cause harm. Nikisema walisema nyinyi wa Masai, nyinyi ni watu na wachukia sana na kipata mu Masai na mua. No, that is not protected in our constitution. Now, ladies and gentlemen, William Ruto now goes to Tanzania. Having knowing what I've explained to, anaenda out Tanzania. Na anaketi, alafu Samia Suluhu anamwambia, jirani yetu Ruto, nataka vijana hawa wakikuja huko napiga mikwaju, wakikuja hapa napiga mikwaju. And William Ruto is seated, having known very well that the Kenya's constitution does not promote in any way what Samia Suluhu is explaining, comfortably seated before cameras and before the world. Hata anaposimama hawezi kama mwanaume hawezi akachukua time amkosoe Samia, amwambie amwambie my neighbor, you've told me Gen Zs we should teach them by caning them, by whipping them. Amwambie no. As much as we whip them back in Kenya, our constitution gives them freedom of expression. Samia Suluhu, what we only need to do, because these young men and women are expressing themselves, let us unite and give them guidance, but not killing them. That's what Matiang'i says. So you see where Ruto failed. And always, as I say, he's been a failure, he will be a failure, and he will not stop being a failure. It is always one term, 2027. God bless you.